Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage. Had a touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights on in the meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did something like that.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during the rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're heading towards the ball carrier with your end. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And
this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I don't know an action team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Now Sanders. And they'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That is going to be caught by Sharp for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. 33 yards. The Broncos push further out in front. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 14-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Where is it at?
Taking it about the 1. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He'll just talk before every game. The team making the biggest mistakes that win. But they're hoping that last mistake is their only one in the game.
Coaches always talking about turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 2nd down there, it's Harris. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. To throw is Jackson.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first half, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
For the point after. And that'll make it 13-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
Here we go. 180.
On the handoff, this is Breida. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Bart, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run. Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Gun. Cut. 180. 1190. 1190.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He's airing it out for Williams. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Texans are going to have it here just past the 25. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level. The quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And Jackson throwing once more, rolling to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the 22, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call. They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Succop's kick is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. They give it off here to the tight end. And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
When teams have a tough time running the ball, as this one has throughout this game, it's so easy to just say, forget it, let's throw the football. But that's exactly why you stay with the running game. Eventually, you stick with it, you make some adjustments, you often find ways to run the ball better as the game goes on.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
2nd and 9. They'll run again with Harris. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
On third down, Jackson. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Broncos are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that.
And now the rookie's free. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any...
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson over the middle to Beckham. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Ebron with it over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And now off to the races down the right side. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Jackson now. Gets this one to Hill. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
It's brought in by Wilson. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw again is Jackson. Over the middle, that's caught by Meredith.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's 30 yards now in the last two plays. Back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. It's brought in by Harris. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game...